Northern Virginia. We're going to get right to it. Here we go. Video was taken on the 20th of April, just a couple of days ago, by Tony Slay 10K. Here we go. He was filming the sun through the clouds because the clouds were acting as a solar filter, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, as he described it, as a massive flying beast that made no sound, and he was using that term, metaphorically speaking, because of its sheer size, and it made no sound. Watch in the upper right-hand corner of the video. Look at that. Are you serious right now? He stopped filming the sun and focused in on that. He couldn't see it very well because it was being blocked by the clouds, obviously, but it was a large, what appeared to be a dark craft. You could see the underside of it, and it looked to be more like a triangle. You don't see wings on that thing. And the sound you hear in the background is not an airplane. There's a freeway right over there, and there's vehicles moving on the freeway. So he was trying to focus in on that object again, whatever it was, and then he decided to go back in on the sun. And he went back up on the sun because actually, if we zoom in close, you can see a sunspot right here on the Earth-facing side of the sun. See it right there? There is a sunspot visible through the clouds. Sometimes the clouds do make excellent solar filters if you're into filming the sun, but always use eye protection if you do something like that. So moving on to a enhanced version of this incredible video of some sort of a wild-looking flying machine right there. Look at that. That's also moving quite fast to have been a conventional aircraft. And
Psalms 68 and 17 in the KJV. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. All praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim Rakakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the 1/3. We are in the last days, and chariot sightings, what most people know as UFOs, have been recorded all over and will continue more frequently as we get closer to the return of Yahushua. The increase in chariot activity means more angelic presence on the earth in preparation for major prophetic events like Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, the return of Yahushua, bringing forth judgment on the 2/3 of Israel and the other nations, and the deliverance of the elect men of the Lord, the 144,000. The elect men of the Lord will be beamed up or caught up in the clouds to be with Yahushua, and the elect that passed away standing firm and faithful in Yahushua, like it says in 1 Thessalonians 4:16 through 17 in the KJV. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. The chariots of the Lord will be used for judgment and to beam up the elect men of the Lord. I'll play this clip in the background to give you an example of how the process might look. All praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, that we are a part of that number, the hopeful elect. Keep fearing, repenting, and having strong faith in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, because like it says in Matthew 22 and 14 in the KJV, for many are called, but few are chosen. We don't know our lot in this truth, so it's crucial that we stay fearing Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, that we are hopefully called and chosen. I want to finish this off with Isaiah 66:15 through 16 in the KJV. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim, Rakah Kadash. Peace and blessings to the elect in the 1/3. Shalom.